Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we will explore the following topic: canine psychology and mental processes. Part 3. Canine Intelligence. When discussing canine intelligence, we must not equate it with human intelligence, as there are significant differences between the two, and they should be considered separately. Below are the main characteristics of animal intelligence and its key differences from human intelligence. Animal intelligence. There is growing scientific evidence that animals not only possess intelligence, but also other mental capacities. Zoologists, ethologists, psychologists, and other specialists, drawing from various studies across numerous species, have discovered novel aspects of animal behavior. These advancements have led to a redefinition of theories regarding animal intelligence. Research has shown that abstract thinking is a capacity found in primates, birds, and fish. Gerardo Lopez Islas, a professor at the Faculty of Superior Studies Cuautitlan at UNAM, asserts that intelligence varies among species and individuals. When animals were evaluated using methodologies designed by and for humans, the results were often negative. This perspective challenges the old belief that only humans possess intelligence. Through studies across diverse species, it has been demonstrated that animals not only exhibit intelligence, but also other mental abilities. Recent research has revealed that abstract thinking is a capacity present in individuals of species such as primates, birds, and fish. To understand animal intelligence, scientists evaluate relevant indicators such as memorization, symbol comprehension, behavior imitation, perception, problem-solving, and self-awareness. These tools have led to surprising discoveries about the mentality of animals. An emblematic example is the African grey parrot Alex, which was the subject of experiments by psychologist Irene Pepperberg from Harvard University. Alex not only imitated sounds, but could also use over 100 English words, distinguish shapes, colors, textures, and express emotions like frustration or boredom. Although Alex didn't exhibit logic or generalization like a child, his cognitive ability was considered a milestone in understanding avian brains. Additionally, Asian elephants have demonstrated the ability to recognize themselves in a mirror, a skill previously believed to be exclusive to monkeys, dolphins, and humans. Primates have also revealed mental and expressive faculties beyond those already documented for socializing and tool creation. In summary, intelligence is not exclusive to humans. It manifests in various ways across different species, challenging our previous conceptions of animal minds. The exploration of canine intelligence has unveiled an exciting and complex universe. For a long time, humanity viewed animals, including our loyal canine companions, from a purely utilitarian perspective, reducing their rich emotional and cognitive lives to mere instinctual reactions. However, as we delve deeper into the study of each species' behavior, a world of understanding has opened before our eyes, revealing the depth of their intelligence, not as a tool for human service, but as a vital force for their own survival. Dogs, with their emotionally charged gazes and gestures that speak louder than 1,000 words, have taught us that their intelligence extends far beyond the ability to follow commands. They have demonstrated complex emotions, problem-solving abilities, and an incredible sensitivity to the emotional states of both human and non-human companions. This intelligence, far from being designed to meet our expectations or desires, is an evolutionary adaptation that allows them to navigate the intricate fabric of their social lives, find food, and protect themselves from dangers. This discovery not only changes how we interact with them, but also calls us to a deeper reflection on the respect and empathy we owe to these sentient beings. By recognizing the true nature of their intelligence, not as a tool to be exploited, but as an evolutionary miracle destined for their own survival and well-being, we strengthen our bond with the natural world and learn to value life in all its manifestations. Thus, canine psychology teaches us a valuable lesson about humility and the wonder of coexisting with other forms of intelligence. It reminds us that, at the core, all living beings strive for the same things: understanding our place in the world, connecting with others, and above all, surviving and thriving on this shared planet. The intelligence of our canine friends is a testament to the beauty and complexity of life, a gift we must honor and protect. To adequately study intelligence, it is necessary to examine fundamental processes underlying the term intelligence, such as memorization, symbol comprehension, behavior imitation, perception, problem-solving, and self-awareness, foundational processes in all forms of intelligence. Meanwhile, experiments with primates continue to yield abundant new knowledge. These animal groups have demonstrated mental and expressive faculties beyond those already well documented for socializing, tool creation, and innovation. The work of primatologist Frans de Waal has opened fascinating windows into understanding empathy and consolation in the animal world. His research reveals that these emotional capacities are not exclusive to humans. From his position at Emory University, de Waal has closely observed how animals, including our canine companions, display comforting gestures toward their peers during moments of pain or distress. This behavior speaks deeply to their ability to feel and share emotions with others. This emotional sensitivity in dogs manifests in ways that touch the heart. When they perceive sadness or pain in others, whether humans or their own kind, they respond with comforting gestures, a gentle lick, a quiet approach to offer warmth, or simply their calm and supportive presence. These behaviors bear witness to a deep emotional intelligence that challenges old notions limiting empathy and solace to humans. Recognizing these capacities in canines not only enriches our understanding of their emotional world, but also invites us to look beyond species barriers, acknowledging empathy as a universal bond that connects all sentient beings. De Waal's findings remind us that dogs like us experience emotional complexities, value connection, and seek to alleviate others' suffering. In the practice of canine psychology, these observations underscore the importance of nurturing and respecting these emotional connections, guiding our interactions with dogs from a place of empathy and mutual understanding. By doing so, we not only strengthen our bond with them, but also cultivate greater harmony with the natural world, reminding us of the beauty and significance of empathy as a fundamental pillar of coexistence. Differences between animal intelligence and human intelligence. Canine intelligence and human intelligence each shine with their own light, reflecting the diversity of life. Dogs amaze us with their ability to understand emotions and communicate without words, guided by a heart that perceives the world through empathy and loyalty. Their intelligence, deeply rooted in their senses, allows them to uniquely read the environment, anticipating our needs and emotions with extraordinary sensitivity. In contrast, human intelligence unfolds in creativity, abstract reasoning, and the construction of complex societies. Although distinct, both forms of intelligence intertwine in a dance of mutual understanding, demonstrating that despite our differences, we share a deep emotional bond that transcends words, connecting our worlds with threads of affection and comprehension. Canine psychology, like the study of other animals' behavior, reveals wonders about the emotional and cognitive capacity of the creatures we share this planet with. Just as a monkey can experience disappointment, dolphins assist their injured companions, and both whales and turtles recognize themselves in the mirror. Dogs also exhibit emotional depth and intelligence that surpass what was long considered exclusively human. Dogs, with their unwavering loyalty and sensitivity, possess extraordinary emotional intelligence. They can read human emotions, respond to them with a comfort that seems to emanate from a place of pure empathy, and connect with us in ways that often leave us speechless. Their ability to communicate, learn, and remember demonstrates that their intelligence extends beyond instinct, encompassing complex emotions and an understanding of the world around them. This shared understanding across species, from dolphins to our canine friends, underscores the importance of recognizing and respecting animal intelligence as a manifestation of life, deserving admiration and care. As we observe these capacities in dogs and other animals, we are compelled to reconsider our relationship with them, not as inferior beings or mere tools for our needs, but as life companions with whom we share more similarities than our differences might suggest. Canine psychology, while delving into the depths of dogs' minds and hearts, imparts valuable lessons about compassion, coexistence, and mutual respect. It reminds us that, at the core, all living beings seek love, security, and happiness. Recognizing and valuing the intelligence and emotions of dogs is a step toward a more empathetic and conscious society, where life in all its forms is celebrated and protected. These are all the social capabilities that have been verified in animals. Intelligent experiments. The research of German psychologist Wolfgang Köhler on chimpanzee intelligence opens a fascinating window into understanding animal cognition. Köhler demonstrated that chimpanzees not only act on instinct, but also employ intelligence and creativity to solve problems. Their ability to conceive ingenious solutions, such as constructing primitive tools or using elements from their environment to achieve a goal, is a testament to their cognitive capacity. This perspective invites us to reflect on the intelligence of dogs and their ability to interact with their environment similarly. Dogs, like Köhler's chimpanzees, exhibit remarkable problem-solving abilities, adapt to new situations, and learn from experience. Whether through observing their human companions or trial and error, dogs find creative ways to communicate their needs, obtain what they desire, and overcome obstacles. Canine intelligence, like that of chimpanzees, reflects emotional and cognitive complexity beyond mere instinct. Dogs use tools in their own way, manipulating objects with their mouths or paws to achieve desired outcomes, or leveraging their emotional reading abilities to influence human actions. These abilities are a testament to their adaptive intelligence, allowing them to navigate the human world with astonishing skill. Recognizing and valuing this intelligence is essential for fostering a deeper and more respectful bond with our canine companions. It teaches us that animal intelligence, in its myriad forms, is a spectacle of evolution, brimming with ingenuity and adaptability, deserving of our awe and consideration. Psychological studies have been revealing the astonishing cognitive capacities of animals, expanding our understanding beyond what was once imaginable. Research has not only focused on mammals, but also on birds, such as pigeons, which surprisingly can differentiate between male and female faces and recognize works by different artists. These birds can categorize images, such as trees, with precision in exchange for a reward. This phenomenon not only demonstrates their ability to learn and make decisions based on complex visual distinctions, but also highlights an intelligence that extends beyond immediate survival instincts. In parallel, canine psychology has uncovered equally fascinating cognitive abilities in dogs. These furry companions not only comprehend human commands and signals, but also possess the ability to read emotions, recall past events, and even anticipate future actions based on observed patterns. Dogs exhibit deep emotional intelligence, connecting with us in ways that transcend spoken language. The comparison between the cognitive abilities of birds and dogs illuminates the diversity of animal intelligence and underscores a fundamental truth. Animals possess unique ways of understanding the world, deserving our admiration and respect. By studying and appreciating these abilities, we draw closer to them and learn to value the richness of life in all its forms. Animal psychology teaches us that each species has its own way of interacting with its environment, solving problems, and adapting to challenges, reflecting the wonderful complexity of the natural world. Recognizing and valuing these cognitive capacities in dogs, pigeons, and other animals not only enriches our knowledge, but also strengthens the emotional bond we share with the animal kingdom, reminding us of the importance of coexisting in harmony and mutual respect. At the heart of canine psychology and the study of animal cognition lies a deep fascination with understanding how living beings perceive, process, and act in their world. Behavioral ecologists, in their quest to comprehend animal minds, choose an approach that values behavior and information processing within the animal's natural environment, a crucial setting for their survival. This approach underscores an essential truth. All animals possess intelligence, but it varies significantly among species. In the animal kingdom, primates like humans and chimpanzees, cetaceans like dolphins and whales, and some birds, including parrots, owls, and crows, stand out for their high intelligence. Exploring the differences between human and animal intelligence takes us beyond brain size, a criterion once considered but now seen as insufficient. The focus has shifted toward the encephalization quotient, which measures relative brain mass, positioning humans at the top among mammals. However, this measure doesn't fully explain variations in emotional intelligence, as demonstrated by capuchin monkeys' superiority in this aspect over chimpanzees. Recent research suggests that the number of neurons and the extent of neural networks are key to greater perceptual and cognitive capacity. Interestingly, large brains don't guarantee a higher neuron count. A crucial distinction lies in myelin, the sheaths covering neuronal axons. In humans, these sheaths are thicker, allowing faster transmission of electrical impulses and consequently more agile information processing. In contrast, thinner myelin sheaths in whale and elephant brains imply slower transmission. This understanding emotionally connects us to animals, revealing the complexity of their inner worlds and the richness of their cognitive lives. Appreciating subtle differences in brain architecture between humans and animals, we marvel at the diversity of intelligence in nature. This perspective not only enriches our knowledge about canines and other beings, but also deepens the emotional bond we share with them, reminding us of the importance of protecting and valuing all forms of life and the intelligence they harbor. Intelligence in dogs. Intelligence, that spark that illuminates both humans and animals, is interwoven into the capacity for adaptation, learning, and problem-solving. In exploring the essence of human intelligence, we find universal traits: memory, perception, emotional understanding, and communication. These same sparks shine in the animal kingdom, revealing a deep connection among all forms of life. Dogs, for example, amaze us with their ability to understand our emotions, learn from experiences, and communicate without words. Recognizing these shared capacities, we understand that intelligence transcends species, uniting all beings in a dance of mutual understanding and adaptability. This vision invites us to value and respect animal intelligence, seeing it not as a shadow of human intelligence, but as a unique and wonderful expression of life. Canine intelligence is a dazzling reflection of connection and understanding. Dogs, with their astonishing ability to learn, think, and solve problems, show us every day that they are much more than loyal companions. They understand where their food is, recognize meaningful words like street, walk, cookie, and respond with a joy that touches the soul. This capacity speaks not only of their intelligence, but also of their deep bond with us. Through their understanding and actions, dogs weave a network of communication and affection, demonstrating that at the heart of coexistence, intelligence is an unbreakable bridge of union. Belief in canine intelligence. We believe in canine intelligence based on humanized premises. We associate obedience and learning with being intelligent. If a dog obeys and learns, we consider it intelligent. This view reflects a deep emotional bond, seeing in them not just pets, but beings capable of understanding and responding, building bridges of communication and mutual understanding that enrich our coexistence. Canine intelligence, shrouded in mystery, challenges consensus. Its complexity has led experts to diverge in assessment methods. Various tests seek to capture its essence, from recognizing words to responding to diverse situations. This enigma underscores the wonderful uniqueness of each dog, inviting us to appreciate not only their learning capacity, but also the emotional depth with which they intertwine in our lives, overflowing any attempt at measurement. The recognition of animal intelligence, especially in canine species, has undergone a significant transformation over the years. Traditionally, the understanding of animal behavior was strongly human-centered, often dismissing complex behaviors as mere instinctive responses devoid of cognitive processes. This view persisted until rigorous study of each species' behavior began to reveal a different narrative, where animal intelligence is not only evident, but plays a crucial role in their survival. Canine cognitive abilities. Canines, for example, have demonstrated remarkable cognitive abilities that go beyond basic instinctive survival strategies. Through studies focused on their behavior, researchers have discovered that dogs possess the ability to solve problems, recognize emotions, and even understand human gestures and commands to a certain extent. However, this intelligence is not geared towards fulfilling human orders or desires, but is a testament to their evolutionary adaptation. Dogs, like many other animals, use their cognitive skills to navigate complex social structures within their packs, find food, and protect themselves from threats. This shift in understanding underscores the importance of studying animal behavior not from the perspective of how it benefits humans, but in terms of how it serves the animal's own interests and survival. Canine intelligence is shaped by their environmental interactions and evolutionary pressures, not by the whims of human expectations. As we continue to delve into the cognitive world of canines, it becomes clear that their intelligence is multifaceted, involving a combination of sensory perception, memory, problem-solving, and emotional awareness. By appreciating their unique cognitive abilities, we gain a deeper understanding of the intricate lives of our canine companions and recognize that their intelligence serves their own well-being rather than any human-directed purpose. Corin's Canine Intelligences. Corin identifies 3 types of intelligence in dogs: instinctive, inherited by nature; adaptive, for problem-solving; and working, in obedience. He emphasizes early education to enhance their working intelligence, noting that each breed has different levels of these intelligences. his study reminds us of the deep connection between dogs and humans, revealing that with the right approach, we can unlock the full potential of our loyal companions. The Stanley Coren's Canine Intelligence test measures the cognitive ability of dogs, exploring instinctive, adaptive, and working intelligences. For instance, a dog showing its ability to obey commands quickly demonstrates working intelligence. If it manages to figure out how to reach a hidden treat, it shows adaptive intelligence. This test allows us to appreciate not only what dogs can learn, but also how each one adapts and interacts with their environment, highlighting the depth of their intelligence and connection with us. Our canine friend's intelligence manifests in two main dimensions: instinctive and adaptive. Instinctive intelligence, that innate gift passed down through generations, is the invisible legacy they carry in their DNA. It's the spark that guides a German shepherd to herd or a terrier to dig fervently without any teaching. This ancestral wisdom, rooted in their being, reflects the history and evolution of each breed. Adaptive and working canine intelligence. On the other hand, adaptive or learning intelligence is where the magic of environment and experience comes to life. This ability allows them to understand the relationship between cause and effect, solve problems ingeniously, and adapt to new challenges. Here is where we, as companions and guides, play a crucial role. Through patience, love, and consistency, we can stimulate this intelligence by teaching them tricks, commands, and helping them navigate the complex human world. The beauty of canine intelligence lies in this duality, one part written in the stars of their genetics and another part waiting to be shaped by the experiences and learning we share with them. Each dog, with its unique blend of instinct and adaptive intelligence, offers us a unique window into their soul, reminding us that although we cannot change their instinctive essence, we have the power to enrich their world with challenges and learning that nourish their mind and strengthen our bond. Working or obedience intelligence is a wonderful facet of the canine world, revealing the deep connection between dogs and humans. This capacity to obey commands is not just a demonstration of their ability to learn and follow instructions, but also a reflection of their desire to collaborate and connect with us. Coren enlightens us on how a dog's usefulness lies in this working intelligence, delicately intertwined with their adaptive capacity, which allows them to understand and react to new situations. The blend of canine intelligences. This combination of intelligences is what allows a dog not only to understand a command, but also to apply it in varied contexts, showing a deeper comprehension and remarkable adaptability. For instance, a dog that learns to sit doesn't just respond to the command at home, but can also apply it in the park or during a walk, demonstrating its ability to generalize and adapt its behavior to different situations. This duality in their intelligence opens a window into the hearts and minds of our canine companions, showing us that their value is not measured solely by their capacity to obey, but also by their ability to learn, adapt, and most importantly, their willingness to be part of our lives. By nurturing and appreciating both intelligences in our dogs, we not only enhance their well-being and happiness, but also strengthen the unique bond that unites us based on mutual understanding and respect. At the heart of the relationship between humans and dogs lies a delicate dance between adaptive and working intelligence. A dog may possess exceptional adaptive intelligence, capable of solving problems and adapting to new situations with astonishing agility. However, if that same dog shows resistance to obeying commands, its capacity to integrate harmoniously into human life and perform specific roles is limited. Likewise, A dog that may not demonstrate great ability to learn or adapt, but is obedient, faces its own limitations in terms of usefulness and adaptability. The essence of canine collaboration. The true essence of this discussion, according to Coren, lies in the fact that the willingness to collaborate, to follow learned commands, is more closely intertwined with the dog's personality than with its intrinsic intelligence. This reminds us that each dog is a unique individual with its own character, desires, and way of interacting with the world. Recognizing that the will to collaborate stems from their personality invites us to a more compassionate and personalized approach in their training and care. It involves understanding and respecting their natural inclinations, seeking ways to motivate and guide them that resonate with their being rather than imposing rigid expectations. This perspective leads us to value our canine companions not just for what they can do, but for who they are, complex and emotional beings, whose intelligence and personality combine to create unique and wonderful individuals. Through this understanding, we can foster a deeper and more enriching relationship with them, based on mutual respect and unconditional love. In an emotional speech during the annual Congress of the American Psychological Association, a prominent canine research scientist captured the essence of the connection between humans and dogs. Their impressive moments of brilliance and creativity are a reminder that although our canine companions may not be Einsteins, they certainly are closer to us than we might think. This reflection highlights not just the intelligence of dogs, but also their capacity to surprise us, to demonstrate creativity and emotional understanding that often resonates deeply with the human experience. This closeness manifests in the way dogs interpret our emotions, how they seek to comfort us in moments of sadness or share in our joy. It reveals their ability to adapt to our routines, to learn and respond to our words and gestures, showing an understanding that transcends mere training. Dogs, with their gestures of loyalty and unconditional love, teach us about empathy, care, and the importance of emotional connections. This recognition by the scientific community reinforces the idea that dogs, with their intelligence and sensitivity, are more than mere animals. They are life companions who enrich our world with their presence. It reminds us that we should value and respect them not only for the companionship and security they provide, but also for their capacity to teach us about life, love, and interspecies connections. In their company, we find a mirror of our own quest for understanding, love, and belonging. Studies in canine psychology have shed light on the cognitive abilities of our four-legged companions, revealing that dogs' intelligence is both vast and varied. In this fascinating world, the Border Collie stands out as the star of work and obedience intelligence, closely followed by the Poodle and the German Shepherd, the latter widely recognized for its role as a police dog. The Golden Retriever, Doberman, Shetland Sheepdog, and Labrador also hold prominent places on this list, demonstrating their impressive capacity to learn and adapt. Stanley Coren, a revered name in canine psychology, offers an even more astonishing perspective. An average dog can learn up to 165 words, while those with superior intelligence, under proper stimulation, can recognize up to 250 different words. This ability not only underscores the linguistic intelligence of these animals, but also highlights their capacity to establish deep connections with their human companions through communication. The classification of working and obedience intelligence doesn't merely reflect a dog's ability to follow commands or perform complex tasks. It's also a testament to their willingness to collaborate and their capacity to form meaningful relationships with humans. Behind every learned command and recognized word lies a story of patience, dedication, and unconditional love between the dog and their caregiver. The ability of these canines to understand and respond to human words demonstrates an emotional and cognitive intelligence that transcends what one traditionally expects from an animal. It serves as a reminder of the depth of their inner world and the special bond humans have forged with them over thousands of years. Celebrating and nurturing this intelligence not only enhances the lives of our canine friends, but also enriches our own, teaching us about empathy, mutual respect, and the power of non-verbal communication in strengthening emotional ties. Dogs, with their astonishing intelligence, once again surprise us by revealing their ability to grasp basic mathematical concepts. This study demonstrates that they can count up to 5 and recognize arithmetic errors such as 1 + 1 = 1 or 1 + 1 = 3. Beyond their loyalty and affection, this skill underscores the depth of their understanding and their cognitive closeness to humans. It invites us to admire not only their capacity for learning, but also their remarkable ability to navigate a world of numbers, reinforcing the special bond we share with them. In their playful essence, dogs reveal cunning beyond our usual expectations. When playing, they seek not only fun, but can also employ deliberate deception, both with humans and their fellow canines. This behavior, far from mere mischief, reflects deep emotional intelligence and an understanding of social dynamics. Through their small acts of cleverness, they attempt to gain rewards, showing that they are masters of strategy and psychological play. This ability to deceive is a testament to their adaptive intelligence, demonstrating that they grasp the impact of their actions on others and use it playfully and astutely to their advantage. This behavior invites us to admire our canine companions even more, reminding us that each interaction with them is a window into a world of shared intelligence and emotion. Stanley Coren once asserted, "Dogs are nearly as successful at deceiving humans as humans are at deceiving dogs." When studying canine intelligence, we often compare it to human intelligence, guided by the belief that dogs possess innate intelligence. However, it's crucial to recognize that our perspective is shaped by human parameters. While we are convinced of their intelligence, the reality is that we are still exploring the surface of their true capabilities and nature. This anthropocentric view may limit our understanding of canine intelligence in all its richness and diversity. Acknowledging this limitation is the first step toward appreciating dogs' intelligence on their own terms, celebrating their uniqueness, and deepening our connection with them. There has always been a desire to learn more about basic and complex cognitive processes in animals, and much remains to be discovered, especially as we move away from anthropocentrism. The emotional development of puppies goes through critical periods that profoundly shape their future. There is a window of time, especially before 12 weeks of age, during which puppies absorb learning and experiences with astonishing ease. It is during this period that the foundation is laid for essential behaviors such as hunting instincts, object retrieval, trust toward humans, and the ability to cope with life's various stresses. From birth until approximately 3 weeks, puppies experience a developing sensory world, learning to communicate with their siblings and mother. Between 3 and 12 weeks, they enter a crucial socialization phase where exposure to different people, animals, and environments plays a fundamental role in their adaptation and emotional response to new challenges. It is during this time that they must learn to trust humans, face new situations with courage, and develop the emotional resilience that will accompany them throughout their lives. Teaching specific skills, such as hunting or tracking, although rooted in their genetics, is reinforced through early exposure and practice. Positive experiences and training during this period not only facilitate learning, but also help shape well-balanced and self-assured dogs. This critical period is also a window of vulnerability. Negative experiences can leave lasting imprints, emphasizing the importance of a careful and positive learning environment. Attention, love, and patience during these early months are key to the development of a happy, healthy, and well-adapted dog. Understanding these critical periods in the emotional development of puppies is essential for everyone involved in their lives, from breeders to owners. By investing love and care in this early stage, we are building the foundation for a harmonious and enriching relationship with our canine friends. Any scare is very important during this period and could even cause irreparable damage. Between 10 and 12 weeks of life, puppies experience a rebirth in their confidence, opening a critical window for the development of their individuality and the formation of emotional bonds with humans. During this period, it is essential to teach them to value moments of solitude, fostering their ability to be alone and enjoy human company without the constant presence of other dogs. Especially for male Kerry puppies, this practice promotes emotional balance and healthy independence. The lack of emotional bonds with people at this stage can guide puppies towards a preference for canine company, developing a personality more inclined towards pack dynamics. This can be advantageous for dogs destined for activities such as hunting, but can pose a challenge for those who will integrate into a family environment as companion animals. On the other hand, exclusive socialization with humans without adequate contact with other dogs can result in excessive dependence on humans, limiting their ability to interact appropriately with their peers, a situation that becomes critical in mating or breeding contexts. It is crucial, therefore, to avoid exposure to dogs with temperament defects, such as shyness, which can negatively affect their emotional development. Early education should seek a balance, promoting both independence and confidence in human interaction, as well as the ability to relate appropriately with other dogs. This stage lays the foundation for balanced growth, preparing puppies for a full and harmonious life, both within the human family and in the canine community. Emotions in dogs are deep impulses that guide their behavior and reflect how they feel after acting. Fear, a negative emotion, can make them defend themselves against a threat. In contrast, positive emotions such as the pleasure of contact and touch foster bonds and strengthen relationships within their group. This emotional universe is key in their interaction and social cohesion, demonstrating the rich inner life they possess and the importance of understanding and respecting their feelings. Emotions in dogs, like in humans, are presented on a spectrum that ranges from positive to negative, experiencing variations in their intensity. Positive emotions, such as joy or excitement, can be intensified with rewarding experiences, strengthening bonds, and promoting well-being. On the other hand, negative emotions, such as fear or anxiety, can decrease in intensity through a safe and loving environment. Understanding this emotional dynamism is essential to connect with our canine friends, guiding them towards a full and balanced life. The emotions of dogs, like ours, vary in intensity and transform as their experiences change. A dog's joy, for example, can evolve from simple pleasure to overflowing jubilation and then to euphoric exultation when it feels extremely happy or excited. On the other hand, frustration can intensify, going from simple displeasure to fear and finally to rage if its needs or desires are not met. Similarly, apprehension of the unknown can escalate to fear and, in extreme situations, to absolute terror. Understanding these emotional variations is essential to adequately respond to their needs and ensure their well-being. Animals, including our faithful canine companions, express their emotions intensely, especially when they exhibit problematic behaviors. Recent research has illuminated our understanding of the emotional life of mammals, revealing that dogs share with us 7 basic emotional systems. These systems allow them to respond to complex sensory stimuli, from the search for food to the instinct to protect themselves from danger, to play, or to care for and establish indispensable social bonds. Although humans have brain areas that process more complex emotions such as love or shame, this does not exclude dogs from experiencing fundamental emotions deeply. Joy, sadness, anger, and fear are emotions that dogs undoubtedly feel intensely, evidencing a rich and complex emotional life. The tendency of dogs to extreme their problematic behaviors may be a reflection of these basic emotions experienced with intensity. This understanding underscores the importance of addressing the emotional well-being of our canine companions with the same seriousness and understanding that we would with any loved one. Recognizing and validating their emotions is essential to foster harmonious coexistence and to help them manage their reactions to the world around them in a healthy way. Modern ethologists have embraced the idea that emotions play a crucial role in understanding animal behavior. Although the precise measurement of these emotions may be elusive, their impact on the behavior of companion animals is undeniable. This emotional approach opens new doors to the treatment of behavioral problems, allowing us to see beyond actions to understand underlying motivations. By recognizing that behind every problematic behavior there is a driving emotion, specialists can develop more empathetic and effective strategies to help animals. Whether it's anxiety, fear, overflowing joy, or sadness, each emotion has the power to shape how our furry companions act in their environment. This emotional perspective enriches our approach to ethology and animal welfare, encouraging us to create environments and routines that cater not only to the physical needs of animals, but also to their emotional balance. Understanding the emotions of our pets is the first step in establishing a deeper and more meaningful dialogue with them, strengthening the bond and promoting harmonious coexistence. Empathy thus becomes a powerful tool to transform and improve the lives of our faithful friends, ensuring that their emotional well-being is always a priority. Love in the canine world manifests in ways that deeply touch the human heart. A vivid example is that of a family who, after losing one of their 3 dogs, decides to bury him in the garden of their home. During the burial, the 2 canine companions remain faithful by the side of their family, and notably next to the grave of their lost friend. Despite being called by their owners, their loyalty and love for the deceased companion make them return to the grave, where they remain most of the day for 3 consecutive days. This behavior reflects not only the ability of dogs to form deep bonds of love, but also their grieving process in the face of loss. Dogs, like humans, feel and express pain, showing a loyalty and affection that transcends even death. This act of remaining by the grave is a palpable manifestation of their unconditional love and their attempt to understand and adapt to the absence of their companion. In the face of the persistence of this behavior, the family, moved by concern and the desire to alleviate the suffering of their dogs, seeks the guidance of a specialist. This step underscores the importance of recognizing and addressing grief in animals, understanding that, like humans, they need support and time to process their loss. The intervention of an expert can offer strategies to help dogs overcome this difficult time, reinforcing the bond between them and their humans and reminding us of the depth of love that dogs are capable of feeling and sharing. Hatred, although it is a complex emotion and often associated exclusively with humans, can also be reflected in the behavior of dogs under certain circumstances. A clear example of this is the story of a dog who, after being constantly provoked by a child through the fence of his home, develops an intense negative reaction towards this individual. Unlike his friendly and exemplary interaction with other children who visit his house, this dog shows a completely different attitude towards the provocative child, reaching a point where, when he encounters him on the street, he tries to attack him, requiring his owner to intervene decisively to prevent an incident. This behavior underscores how repeated provocation actions can deeply influence a dog's perception and emotional reaction to a specific person, generating negative feelings that can translate into aggressive behaviors. Although the term hatred may be too human to fully describe the canine experience, this example illustrates the ability of dogs to remember and respond differently to individuals based on their previous experiences with them. This episode highlights the importance of fostering positive interactions between children and animals, teaching the youngest respect and empathy towards living beings. Education in how we treat and relate to animals is crucial to prevent the development of negative behaviors, both in dogs and people, and to promote harmonious coexistence in our communities. Sadness in dogs manifests in ways that can deeply touch us. A clear example of this occurs when a family goes on vacation and leaves their dog in a canine boarding house. The abrupt change of environment and the absence of their loved ones can greatly affect the animal, leading it to present symptoms of anorexia and adipsia. That is, it stops eating and drinking, also showing indifference to any stimulus that under other circumstances would generate interest or joy. This behavior reflects not only the ability of dogs to experience deep emotions, but also how sensitive they are to changes in their environment and to separation from their families. The sadness they experience in the absence of their owners is proof of the deep emotional connection that dogs establish with humans, considering them part of their pack and their life. This episode underscores the importance of considering the emotional well-being of our canine companions in decision-making that affects their routine and environment. Providing them with a safe and loving space, even in our absence, is crucial to minimize the emotional impact of separation. Empathy and love for our dogs will guide us to find the best solutions to ensure their happiness and health, reminding us that they are sensitive beings who deserve all our understanding and care. It is advisable when we know that under certain circumstances we are going to leave our faithful friend in a dog boarding house. Take the initiative to select the best one we can afford, which provides the best treatment to our friend, and secondly, not to leave him for the first time all our vacations. I advise you, for example, to start leaving him from one day to the next, and thus, prior to our vacations, increasing his stay so that he gets used to it and knows that it is a safe place and that will minimize the separation. In the next installment, we will talk about instincts. Thank you for watching our video. If you can, give us a like, and also leaving us a comment would be great, as we all learn from each other. Again, thank you very much for being here. And if you can subscribe, I would appreciate it. Because this video material for YouTube, we have created it with a lot of love, the same love that we have for our dogs.